Yeah, I hurt like a lot, but I have nothing but regrets. Seizing on the table and just do it. So in this video, I want to make it as quick and to the point as possible. So I'll talk about experience, which includes the pain. If I'm looking down, it's because I have my laptop. The pain, the cost, the whole experience. Then I'll talk about aftercare and healing, and then just general tips. So yeah. All right, what they do is they go in your nose and they feel around to see if you have like that sweet spot, which is where they need to pierce your nose. If it's in the cartilage, then it's not, that's the wrong spot. So the sweet spot is what they look for. They just put their finger in your nose and feel around. He told me I had a thick one, and I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm just kidding. But he said I had a thick one, which meant that it was gonna hurt a lot more. And honestly, okay, cool. I appreciate the honesty. But the guy was not good at making me feel comfortable. I asked, like, before he even told me I had a thickie, he told me I asked if it was gonna hurt, and he said yes. Okay. And then when he told me, like, I have a thick thing, he said it was gonna hurt more. I was like, okay. So my whole experience leading up was just that it was going to hurt. So, and he was right, girl. It hurt. He put clamps in my nose, which hurt as much as the needle going in. Honestly, it was so uncomfortable. He put the needle, and that was like a 6 out of 10. And then he put the jewelry, which was like an 8 out of 10. Girl, I was shaking so much. My body was not liking what was going on, and the whole time I was just like, I regret this. I have nothing but regrets. From the clamp to after, it was a regretful experience, but luckily I don't regret it now. But in the moment, I was like, I'm so stupid. So yeah, the clamps hurt like a 6, the needle hurt like a 6, and then changing the jewelry hurt like an 8 out of 10. Take it as you will. Honestly, and I'll talk about this more later, that doesn't mean it's gonna hurt for you. It hurt for me, but like, I'm just trying to tell you my experience. But that doesn't mean that yours is gonna be like this. So just keep that in mind. It cost me $60 plus tip, which honestly, that guy did not deserve a tip, but you know, whatever. So it was $60, which I think is like a fairly standard price. Now we can talk about aftercare and healing. So like I said, the guy was not my favorite. I was in pain, and he was trying to give me the cleaning instructions, and I was like, my dude, like, I'm shaking right now. Can I get a break? Can I get some water? Like, he was trying to give me this cleaning instruction, so I may or may not have done it properly. I kind of already knew because I watched a lot of videos and did a lot of research beforehand, so I knew that there was like that saline solution I had to make with salt and water. And I know he said that, but the frequency, I was kind of like, it's dizzy up in here, guy. Like, I don't know exactly what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure he told me to clean it 3 times a day. So I cleaned it 3 times a day, for like, honestly, like 2 weeks. And then I was like, wait, this is getting a little bit much. So I think I soaked my nose in, like, dumped my nose in salt water for 2 minutes 3 times a day. But then when I switched to 2 times a day, I think I soaked it for 5 minutes day and night. And I'm not giving you cleaning instructions. Do not take this as what you need to do. I did have a bump inside, and it went away. It was like there for a month. It was not a big deal. I just kept cleaning it. And after the guy pierced my nose, it was sore for like 3 days. But honestly, after that, I was fine. Like, I completely forgot it was there in terms of like feeling it. It was the easiest healing process, honestly. Worse pain, like piercing, but in terms of healing, it was like pretty good. No infections, no keloids, so it was a pretty easy piercing in my opinion. For tips, I would recommend getting someone who makes you feel comfortable, because this man did not make me feel comfortable at all. And I had a lot of experience with that. Like when my sister got her like nostril pierced, there was this guy who was just like, he had some bad energy. Like he was just negative, and I'm like, you're piercing a hole through somebody. Like, can you like make it a little bit more enjoyable? So when I saw that, I looked for somebody, and I thought I found him based on the reviews, but maybe he was just not having a good day with me. Maybe he just didn't like me. I don't know. But find someone who makes you feel comfortable. Don't change your jewelry too soon. So he told me I can change my jewelry 3 months after I got it pierced. So I got it pierced June 2021, and I could technically change it September 2021, but I waited till December 2021. One, partly because of laziness, but also I did not want to do it too soon, because that's a big thing that happens and can cause irritation and keloids, because you don't want to put some janky jewelry in and it irritates your wound, and then you got a keloid or an infection, or your nose falls off. So I wasn't trying to do that. I got pierced with a silver, hold on, let me get that. Okay, so I got it pierced with this. I don't know the size. The thickness is a 16 gauge. I think this is an 8mm ring. So, because the one in my nose is a 8mm, and I think it was the exact same size. So I got with this. I think this is either sterling silver or titanium. I just changed it out for an identical one that's gold. I also have a little hoop, but I have not started wearing it yet. Keep that jewelry in for the recommended time so you don't have issues. Next one is just follow cleaning instructions. I'm the one to talk because I don't even really remember, but like that isn't really my fault, because I was like shaking, seizing on the table, and he was giving me instructions. So, but just clean frequently and do not skip it, because you don't just get a piercing and leave. You gotta make sure you take care of her. So clean her well. And last but not least, just do it. Like, I'm sure I'm not the first video of septum piercings that you've watched. You probably went on a whole binge on YouTube and then you just stumbled across me. And so I'm just gonna tell you right now to just do it, because you can watch so many videos and they can be telling you about the pain, which is probably why you're watching it, but the pain's just gonna be different. And girl, like, you can go get it and it can be really easy and you'll be like, wow, that was nothing. Or you can go get it and be like, dang, that hurt so bad. But then even if it hurt, it's already over. Like, it's done. You already did it. So I don't think there's really enough videos that you can watch to prepare you for the pain, because it may be painful, may not be painful. You just don't know. So I say just do it. And yeah, I think that's all the things I wanted to talk about. And other than that, I think that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will see you later.